What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Peace and blessings to those individuals who are healing and prospering. So let's get right to it. So, according to the title, I'm assuming that you want to become a salesman, or you just want to learn sales. And I can 100% tell you right now, like, just so that way you don't watch the whole video. Being a salesman takes a lot of mental strength and guts, because I done it for 1 week and I can already tell you it was not for me. The type of salesman that I was trying to become was a door-to-door salesman selling home security products to individuals who may or may not need it. In the process, I realized a lot about myself, and I realized what I needed to do to become successful long term of what I learned from becoming a salesman in that 1 week. Now, I don't want to talk about the company I work for because they're not paying me, and they're a very well-off, high-end company, and I don't want to bash any company or even talk about them just because of legal and money reasons. They don't deserve that notoriety from me, but I'll probably, throw it in the thumbnail, or, I'll throw a little subliminal hint in there. But I will say it's an American-made company, and this company is the same age as I am. Just to let you know, I'm 24 years old right now, and this company was created in 1999. So that's all I'm going to give about this company. So let's get right to it. Being a salesman is literally like I said, it's a mental thing. It has really nothing to do with your physical attributes. It's really more about like how you are as a person with your emotions and your mental capabilities of trying to sell something to somebody who may or may not need it. So yeah, it's a tough job if you need money. I'll just put it out there. That's why I quit, because I had way too many bills. For a person who has who pays maybe like $200, $100 a month of expenses, and that's really it. The rest of all the money they're making goes to food. This would be probably a great job for you, because you could just stack your money and eat frugally while you're making door-to-door sales. In the process of me doing it, I did it because I wanted those skills, because I was told I was told by a lot of influencers, dating coaches, life coaches online that salesmen are really good. They build charisma. They're really they know their social skills. They're very emotionally intelligent. And I can tell you, yeah, most of them are. And then most of them are really arrogant, stuck up, egotistical, so-called ADHD, which are, I'm not down on nobody who got ADHD, but it's just every time I meet somebody who tells me they have ADHD, it's more of a behavior problem, more than like a mental problem. Like, I don't get it with these people. 1 minute we're having a cool conversation, next minute you looking at me like you want to kill me. I don't know what the hell I did, but this is like literally every experience I've had with ADHD people. I try my best, but nowadays I kind of just keep my distance. Like, I'm cool with y'all, but I just keep my distance. It just seems like y'all really don't know how to regulate your emotions, but that's none of my business, because I've never had ADHD, so I would never understand what you guys go through. But yeah, I deal with a lot of those people. The company that I work for, was working for, was very they picked their, let's just say they picked their candidates very well. And I noticed a pattern, the way how they pick their candidates. It's usually like they came from a dysfunctional home. They're very socially awkward. They look like nerds and geeks. They didn't really they were very fresh. Like, you could tell it was more of like a self-improvement camp more than really a salesman job. But that was the perks that came with this self-improvement camp, which was learning a real skill in America. And they hired like no experience required. So it was a big plus. And you met a lot of people who started from ground up to like 10 years of sales. And they were really cool people, very influential, very inspirational, their stories. And I'm not gonna lie, but then, you had their assholes who, just didn't really want to do their job. They just wanted to like basically shit in your face, treat you like shit because they feel like they're on top of you once they made it to like 100 sales or 50 sales. But this is just my experience. Everybody's different. But this is what I just noticed. I'm just like observing, like, what is the catch? What is the catch? Like, why are they hiring me? Why is this like billion-dollar company that's like that's sponsored by a whole bunch of billionaires want to hire me with no experience of sales whatsoever? And this is what I understood and observed. Like, it's nothing wrong with what they're doing. I really feel like this is really the new wave. It's better than, like a PUA camp where you're like trying to pick up women and you're not really getting anything out of it. You might as well just become a salesman if you're gonna, pay $1,000 to a PUA artist who's trying to teach you pickup lines you can learn yourself. But I only paid $350 just for a plane ticket to go down to Jacksonville, Florida. That was my food expense. That was really my only expense. I didn't pay no $1,000, just to go pick up women. But I will tell you, I learned a lot about what the title of a salesman is, and I can tell you right now, people hate salesmen. They hate them like police officers. They hate them like scum of the earth. And what's the funny part is, we're not even like, excuse me, it's hot. I'm not even harassing these people. I'm not disrespecting them. I'm professional. I treat them with respect, treat them like a decent human being. But these people will literally slam the door on you, disrespect you, stonewall you as if like you literally like banged on their door. But I don't get it. I really don't. It's just almost if like they're waiting for you to manipulate them, but in reality, all you're really doing is just asking them questions and follow-up questions. How is it my fault that you don't know how to answer these questions? Like, you ever heard the saying, don't hate the player, hate the game? But what can I say? Some people will really go off by energy. That's another thing I learned too. If you're a very positive person throughout, this time. By the way, I forgot to mention too, I approached 62 houses in 3 days. 3 days in the same neighborhood. They would drop you off in this neighborhood. I call it the jungle, because literally as soon as everybody's ready to go get some sales, they drop you off like like they're dropping you off in the jungle. You're by yourself. You got this like iPad or you're on your iPhone, and you're just checking the locations, making sure which one has houses. Which one is occupied, making notes as you're going and you're walking through the neighborhood, like all alone by yourself. So, yeah, man, you gotta fend for yourself. And I got really tired of it. I got mentally exhausted. There were some cases where people would literally play mental games with me, and it just like, bro, it gets so annoying to the point where you're just like, what is the point of this? I can see why, it's very realistic, but you gotta have perseverance to push through. And it's hard to push through when you have a lot of debt that really one sale isn't gonna cover most of your debt. So if I made even one sale, and one sale will give me $500 of commission. That's really good. Like, here at my job, I make like $96 in one day in an 8-hour shift. So that's a pretty big jump, but I don't do anything. I just sit at my job right now, I just sit on my ass, deal with the hot heat, and talk to people most of the time and put parts into a bin. Excuse me. So you pick your poison. I just know that salesman, the money is there. The recruiter that recruited me, obviously he's gonna keep trying to, pester me to join his team. He really did like me. Me and him like bonded on a personal level, especially with our hobbies. But there were just some people under him that I could just tell they just didn't like me because of the fact that they knew that I had self-respect for myself and I wasn't gonna take no shit. And I could smell shit from like a mile away. But that's none of my business. I just keep it going and keep it cool when I know that I'm getting played, because I want to see what else I can get out of you while I'm playing along. You ever heard the saying, play stupid always play stupid just to see what happens. So that way, you could just keep it going. It's better to observe than react, without a doubt. So yeah, being a door-to-door salesman will teach you how to get women, without a doubt, if that's what your goal is, or it'll teach you how to get money. But majority of it, it's really like you could say it's like literally like a red pill self-improvement. But it's not better than self-defense. It is not better than self-defense. You're looking for self-improvement, learn a self-defense class, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, American boxing, taekwondo, firearm training. Like, I think that's better than salesman training. But salesman training does come in handy. That's what I think personally. But if you don't like it, you don't like it. Please leave in the comment box. I'm an open ear. Let me know. I'll see you guys later.